Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Barlett-Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. It is always a pleasure when our next guest swings by. I would love for him to reintroduce himself, his first and last name, and all he's up to.
Sheldon, I'm of course Louis Bezich, men's health advocate, contributing writer to phillyvoice.com, and the author of Crack the Code, 10 Proven Secrets That Motivate Healthy Behavior and Inspire Fulfillment in Men Over 50. How are you?
I am so good. 'Tis the season. This is the month to
Yes.
celebrate and focus, as I understand it. So let's
Yes.
dive on into it. What are we talking about today?
Well, first of all, it's June now. So June is Men's Health Month, and that's because we celebrate Father's Day in June, and fatherhood is perhaps the most, in my judgment, one of the most powerful motivators for healthy behavior that we can find. And when we talk about fatherhood, it's in the broadest definition, of course. It's dads and granddads and stepfathers and, big brothers and others out there that, play that fatherly role in one form or another. So we celebrate them, we honor them, we show them the most ultimate respect. But at the same time, when it comes to their health, we have to keep them honest and show them a little what I would call tough love. Because when we look at the statistics, particularly over the last year, they don't bode well for men. Of men 20 and over, 40% are obese in this country. 50% of the men 20 over have high blood pressure. Of men 18 and over, 70% didn't meet the federal physical guideline requirements. So, we've still got a long way to go. Too many men just don't want to confront their health, don't want to see a doctor. I mean, it's across the board. So we love you, we respect you, but we want to use this as, a holiday to say, look, for once and for all, please give some thought, because guys, it's not just about you.
It's not
there that depend on you, and that's what you're going to see in this holiday celebration. Hopefully you'll share some time with loved ones who really do care about you.
Yeah, no, I think that it's a really important reminder. Sometimes leaders are not the best listeners, right?
Yes.
And it's one of those things where you're too busy, you've got too much going on, you're working too hard, you're doing all of the things, but you're not taking care of yourself along the way. And I think it is a tough love situation. And oftentimes in these particular situations, we don't address it until we have to. And at that point, it could be a really severe situation.
Exactly. We don't want to wait till it's too late in one form or another. And again, we want to encourage those that are part of a man's, what I call loving constituency, children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, friends, whomever. Because, as I preach all the time, men's health is a team sport. You don't need to go it alone. And again, the holiday puts particular focus on that because we gather together as a loving constituency and show our love. And we need to extend that to the healthy practices.
Oh, I think this is so good. And especially in this month, oftentimes, these months, these holidays kind of evoke a sense of action, right? This could be men's health, New Year's Eve resolution type of scenario. For the individual, that father, that guardian, that gentleman that's out there that, would like to be able to take the necessary steps, but are nervous in doing so. I know we've talked about this from time to time, but how do you think that they would start? How do you think that in this moment, if they recognize, especially if they're picking up grandkids, they're high-fiving, their children, how could they make small transitions to working towards a healthier life?
Sure. Well, look, there's plenty of diets and exercise programs out there. There are federal guidelines about how much, cardiovascular exercise you should get. But what I always tell my guys is, number one, start with those motivators. Number one, connect the dots. If you want to be around, if you want to be able to be active, then realize that those inspirations are right around you.
Right.
You want to be there when your grandchildren are older and graduate from high school or college. You want to be there to frolic, on the vacations and stuff. So, but make that mental connection. It's more than just, let's have a good time, go to a party and come home and then it's done. It's a sustaining type of a thing. Number two is get into habits, routines, and rituals, right? You want to build what I call those guardrails of healthy behavior, because that's how we all fall off the wagon, right? We miss an exercise class, or we eat something we shouldn't eat, or whatever. But in order to stay, stay on the right track here, we want to have those guardrails, which are those habits, routines, and rituals. And then number three, I'll give you, is that engage those loving constituents to help you out. All the data shows that if the spouse follows a healthy regimen, then the other spouse is likely to do it, right? Or if you've got a friend. So again, it's a team sport, work together. Try those three things.
Yeah.
There's a million diets out there. I advocate the Mediterranean diet, if you want an example, because it's a reasonable thing. It's not, no meat at all.
Yeah.
It's predominantly fruits, vegetables, fish, and things, but you can have a piece of meat once in a while. So again, there's plenty of diet and exercise out there to find what's good for you. But start with those motivators, those habits, because that's what will keep you on the right track.
Motivation and good habits. My dear friend always points us in the right direction, not only in June, but throughout the whole entire year. There's so many amazing tips in all of his content. I want to make sure that you guys get in touch with him today and really, follow his journey as he points you all in the right direction to live a healthier life. My dear friend, if people would like to get in touch with you, if they would like to get a little bit of tough love and some guidance, where's the best place for them to find that information?
Go to 50plusmen.com, like over my shoulder. You can find out what's going on in my world, find some inspiring information and things that'll keep you in the right direction.
Oh, I absolutely love it. It is always a pleasure. I'm feeling good as we celebrate Father's Day and the loved ones in our lives. Take this information and pass it along. Well, happy Father's Day to you, my friend.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course. Okay, guys, you have all the information that you need. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. From all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Sheldon Bartlett-Rumer, and we will see you soon. Take care.